Hey Plenty friends, welcome back to another new video. I don't know if this angle looks good, but y'all can see the plant, so that's what matters to me. Y'all, oh my god, my hair. But as you guys can see by the title of this video, I'm gonna go and talk to y'all and show you my favorite houseplants of June. So these are all the girlies that are just making me happy or have really thrived this month or showed me like some really cute things that I want to share with y'all. That sounded so bitchy, like holy crap. No, but I guess I had coffee. I think I need more coffee because like I'm just girl. And I was gonna go and film a houseplant tour. No, that's a lie. I was gonna film a houseplant chores video, but I think I'm gonna do that off the camera because like I really just need a little bit of, I guess, meditating, because I read that when you care for your plants, when you're watering them or like cleaning their leaves, it's kind of like meditating because you're focusing and calming down. Not the same thing, but I heard they're similar. So I needed that right now and I'm gonna do that off camera because I just want to have some me time with my girlies and just look after them because I have been so busy these past days. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's just get started because I make these intros so. Is that a money bug? Oh my god, give me a second. What the hell is that? Philodendron micans, and she's like, let me show you what I was looking. Which leaf was it? Was it this one? She's cute, right? Kind of. I did not bought this from Lowe's. This is from Propagations. Like I said, I like to reuse my pots. It has, oh no. Okay, it has like a sticky sap. I saw like a few drops with some sort of sticky sap on it, but I did not see any mealybugs on this. And a lot of my plants, I can't even talk. A lot of my plants have been sprayed down with neem oil, which I think it's time to like rinse them off. And I was experimenting, and I don't think you need to like rub it down with a rag. I'm getting off topic. Alrighty, so let's start. This is the first one that I'm right in front of me, and it's my Maranta. Let me give you guys some close-ups. This girly looks so pretty, and for some reason it has really been doing so good this season. Her leaves have been looking really big, so gorgeous. Some people don't like it because like it freaks them out, the dots. Y'all, like, look at that. Like, sorry, I'm sorry. Like, I gotta give you guys a better. What is it? I see some white stuff. It's like weird. This one's a neem oil. Okay, but I think that's really pretty. Also, the leaves are so like velvety. Like, what on earth? She's just gorgeous. Like, look at her. This is all like from this was one plant, and as it was getting longer over these months, I always chop her up. Especially last year, I just kept putting it back on the pot until I give it like a really bushy look. And I'm really satisfied how this has turned out. I do have another one, and she doesn't look that good. She's like, I haven't done the same but I haven't done the same thing to the other one as I have to this one. So I might, you know, propagate the other one, promote more growth, and also get it more fuller with putting more cuttings in the pot. This just looks really pretty. So like I said, this is a Maranta. I'm not exactly, I don't know the actual name of this plant, but whenever it puts out new leaves, it develops like these dark spots, and as the leaves mature, they start fading to green, as this one, as you guys can see. And it's really pretty. Like, the camera's not picking it up so good, but it has a very beautiful velvety look that I really haven't noticed since I had it until now, which is insane. But I also know there's a variegated one, and I'm on the hunt for the variegated one. I look like a tropical bird. You know, like those tropical birds from the jungle. That's what I look like now, with like my crazy hair. But there's a variegated one, and it's very common. A lot of people like find it in the big box stores, except me. So I'm on the hunt for her. I still haven't been able to find one at the big box stores, but they usually sell it like from Coastal Farm's pots, like, you know, those small little pots from Coastal Farm. And yeah, I'm on the hunt for one, but like I said, I haven't found one. But I always do that on Facebook, and I could buy one from Etsy and like Facebook Marketplace, but they're a little bit pricey. And when you find them from Coastal Farm pots, they're like $3, $4, and they look really good. And y'all, one time I saw it. It was like when I was collecting plants, and I didn't bought it because for some reason I thought it was ugly because it looked sick to me, because they don't know what variegation was. And I never regret it so much. But yeah, I'm on the hunt for that beautiful Maranta. She's so gorgeous. Like the green variegation. It's like yellow creamish variegation. She's really cute. I love her so much. But yeah, even then, this one does amazing. She has also bloomed for me a couple times, which means she is pretty happy. So the next one is going to be the Calatheas obifolia. Sorry about all the sounds. It's because like they're in saucers. I don't want the table to get too dirty. Even though it's the plant table now. So this is the Calatheas obifolia. And the reason why she's on the list, by the way, I got this from Rainbow Gardens for $8.99 when we done a plant shopping video, which by the way, if you haven't subscribed, you definitely should, because we do a lot of plant shopping videos and we've been seeing some good stuff. Recently we haven't, but you know, I am manifesting for a really good shipment, so I need to go and check this big box stores. But look at this big leaf, it's so big. And some girls, when I say girls, I mean guys and girls. I guess say girlies because that's just the way I am. But a lot of people like post their beautiful Calatheas obrifolias on Insta, and they're so big and massive, and I'm just like, I cannot wait when my baby gets that big. And even then, she is so cute, and I am so proud of you. Thank you for not dying on me, because the first one that I had died. It was like a really small, it's like a 2.5-inch pot. I don't know how it died though. I think because I underwatered it, but this one also, which is on the list because one, she has developed, she's been doing super good. And also because I have underwatered her so many times, and yet she is still alive. She's like, I'm not in the mood to like die right now. Like I want to like continue. I thought that was gonna be funny, but that's not funny. But y'all, like, I'm so happy for her. Like, oh my god, she's so cute. This leaf is just making me so happy. And when that one puts out a new leaf, it's gonna be bigger. But obviously, if you don't give it enough light, it will just develop smaller leaves. So I'm trying my best to give her a lot of light. It is on a south-facing window, which we don't really get a lot of direct light because we have a building kind of right in front of us on the south-facing windows. So it blocks a little bit of it, and south-facing, it's just south-facing, Lord have mercy. It gets morning sunlight. It's weird. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But it gets morning sunlight, a little bit of direct morning sunlight, and it doesn't burn the leaves because it's not as like intense as like the afternoon or the noon. But she's super cute. I am so proud of her. And the video is getting already super long, and I told myself I don't want it to be too long, so we're gonna go a little bit faster. The next one's going to be the truss. Oh my god. So somebody told me it's called a Senanti, I believe. It's like cousins or brothers from the truss Stramanti, which I have her as well. And here she is. Wait, hold on. It's gonna be a thumbnail. No, but she's one of my favorites. The reason why I even was into this one and why this got into my wish list is because this one has done super good with me, and I propagated her as well, like divided her, and they were doing really good as well. I gave them away. I didn't give them away. I sold them, took them about more soil, more plants, but she's doing so good, and I'm just really surprised because like usually with plants like that, I just kill them. I think it's called a Senanti. I'm probably botching the name so bad right now. I'm gonna put the name on the screen. I think it's called Magic Star as well. I don't even know. I might just shut up. I'm gonna let the name on the screen and just do its thing. But y'all, she's really pretty. I just love the variegation so much. I got it also at Rainbow Gardens. Sometimes they be having some good stuff. I got it for $11.99. So basically $12, which I'm not thinking about it. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's a little bit like high up. But even then, she is gorgeous. Like the most beautiful variegated leaves, and the back is also really pretty. It's not as strong as the Charizard Stramanti, but this one, ooh, wow, that's kind of cute. Do you see that? You can see the variegation a little bit, but oh my god, she's so gorgeous and pretty. Like, she's really cute. She's really cute. Oh my god. And the way that I care for my Charizard Stramanti and the same way I'm gonna care for this one, which I don't know the name, but like I said, I showed you the name already. But I just use fish tank water. I do fertilize it a little bit, and the humidity has to be pretty high, which even then, the humidity in the plant room is 84% humidity and it's 76 Fahrenheit. I haven't had the humidifier on. It has been raining all day, so I had the windows open to get some fresh air, and also because when it rains outside, you know, like, if you open the windows, it boosts the humidity. So that's been really helpful. And yes, I'm aware of molds and those nasty stuff that happen when there's high humidity, but I always have the fan on. And y'all, I have an anthurium now, which surprisingly she is not on the list. I don't know why, but yeah, I have an anthurium now, and I read they need a lot of humidity, like a lot. We're talking about like 80% humidity to like 90% humidity, and a lot of people like put these on like the IKEA cabinets, which Lord have mercy, they're so pretty, but they're always sold out. As a matter of fact, they even rose the prices for those IKEA cabinets because like us plant people like just we couldn't control ourselves. They just kept selling out. But she's really cute. So this one needs a lot of humidity. So that's why I'm keeping this room always at 80% humidity or higher. And yeah, and it's a bonus for my other plants because these are literally, you know, tropical plants. they appreciate the humidity because that's their natural environment. So we have 4 left. And that's it. I know I don't want the video to be too long either, Miss Girl. Even though they're kind of fun to film, but people like, you know, have things to do. So this is a medium monstera, not that exciting. Back then it was really hard to find and very expensive, but now it's a lot easier to find. And this was from a plant that I had, which I already sold, and I bought that plant at a nursery for like $7, but it grew so long, and I gave it a haircut by propagating it, and I had a bunch of nodes, and I decided to propagate them, and like half of those cuttings I placed them in this pot. I did not got this from Costa Farm. Like I said, I reuse a lot of my pots, and you know me, I buy a lot of Costa Farm plants. So when I repot plants, they're usually Costa Farm pots. But I ended up getting one of the pots that I had in the closet. I put some soil, I put those nodes, rooted nodes that were propagating in water in this pot. I kept the soil moist, and now look at this. I have basically a free hangy basket full of propagations. That is insane, and it looks so good. Each little plant, there's like 9 plants in this 9-inch pot, I guess you can say, and they were all just 1 leaves, and now they're like doing so good. And this was done like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So you guys, propagate your plants. It's just so much fun. If you have the space, because trust me, I was propagating way too many plants, which is why I sold a lot of them and gave away a lot of them as well, because I was just overwhelmed. But oh my god, this is just so much fun. I was gonna sell it, but I kind of like it. I don't know, she makes me so happy, and every time I walk into the plant room, this is the first thing that she's like in the like in that bottom shelf. When I walk in, I look in the shelves, and this is what I see. And it makes me so happy because I remember when she was a little baby. I remember when it was just 1 leaf, and now she's doing so good. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I like it a lot, okay? I can honestly propagate more. So if you're wondering how I propagate, so these are basically nodes. These little, oh my god, hold on. Okay, that, they see right there, the air roots. So you just chop it from here, and then you chop it from here as well. As long as you see like this little elbow thing, you place those in water or in sphagnum moss, and then it roots. And then instead of having 1 plant, you can have, in this case, 2 plants, which isn't that dramatic. But usually people like propagate plants, they just cut a little, ow! I almost knocked that down. I gotta reorganize the plant room because like it's getting a little bit difficult to walk. But this is basically a very long stem. I can chop here, and people just put this in water, or you can propagate each node, and this is Scandapsus, so usually I'll root this in sphagnum moss, and I will have like 10, 12 plants instead of just 2 plants or even more. So yeah, I love propagating by stems. It is so much fun, and if it fails, that is perfectly fine as well, because you promote more growth on a plant. Whenever you chop a plant, a lot of times it just flourishes out more growth on top, or it makes like 2 instead of 1, it becomes 2, like a little like, okay. Yeah, so I mean, monstera or Tersaperma rafida. People always help me with this, like they like break it down for me in the comment section, but I always forget. Tersaperma rafida. I'm sorry, this is like not one of those like fancy like YouTube channels that like know everything. Like, I'm just a crazy plant person, okay? Her. So the next one, ooh, Amazon. The next was going to be my Golden Goddess Philodendron. This was a pretty big plant. It was only 3 plants in this pot, this 6-inch pot that I got. That is not an 8-inch. That's like, I don't even know. But this is a 6-inch pot, and it was a Golden Goddess Philodendron from the Trinity Chopper's collection. And is that a mealybug or perlite? Okay, I'm gonna treat this one as well. I just noticed that. Do y'all see the little fluffy thing? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna burn it. Yeah, no. I'm so sick and tired of them. Oh, I put too much. Dubbing this and rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna burn it. Yup. The way that I know when it's a mealybug is because whenever you burn it, it makes that color, which is basically their blood. It's so satisfying seeing them burn, and I don't see any more on this plant. By the way, you guys, I will be doing a update on the mealybug infestation. As of now, there hasn't been a lot like there was before because of the neem oil. It has helped so much, but as you guys saw, I probably did miss some leaves. Like I said, I just put it in a bottle and I just sprayed it on all of my plants. I only did one treatment. They recommend doing it multiple times. So yeah, we gotta do another treatment, I think so. I don't want to because it stinks, but it works, so that's what matters. I don't see any more mealybugs on this plant. I need to look again after I'm done with this video, but this is my golden goddess philodendron. She was, like I said, pretty tall, and it was only 3 plants, and it was getting pretty leggy. So what I did was I ended up chopping her up, and some propagations did not succeed and the other ones did, but they were too slow, so I just gave them away. But at the bright side, like I told y'all, if the propagations do not work, your plant gets a lot more bushier. And now, instead of just being one plant, for example, like this being, hold on. Instead of just being one stem, it got more bushes, and now there's 1 and 2 coming from this little side, which means it has doubled, I guess you can say, in mass, which is gonna give it a more fuller look, which is what I love. I like it when my plants look very full. So that makes me really, really happy that she is, and I knew that was gonna happen because I did an experiment a while back, and that's basically what happens. So, and I had another one, oh, I gave it to my grandma. But yeah, like it was super, super long. I chopped it and I ended up putting out 2 new shoots, new stems. And it's pretty well known. Like people do it for their tomatoes and jalapenos, especially jalapenos because they're really, really slow growers. And if you chop it when they're young, you're just basically doubling the mass of production of basically jalapenos. So yeah, I love growing vegetables. The more I'm in summer. When I was little, I was just always in the vegetable garden, spending hours and hours every single day. A lot of kids would just play with their cars. I would be in the vegetable garden just messing with the plants and growing plants. So I miss that so much. As of now, the houseplants are gonna fill in that gap for me. But yeah, like I'm just so happy that she's getting a lot more bushy because she's a really, really pretty plant. As you guys can see, it has a very bright, very neon-ish kind of foliage, which is really, really striking. It makes the plant room look a little bit more like a rainbow. And as you guys can see, oh, you guys cannot see it. But I don't know, I like having, flowers are pretty, they're okay, but I like foliage a lot more. And whenever plants are like different color of foliage, I just love how it just makes the room look a lot more jungly because there's a lot of different textures. And yes, textures, because I have some plants that have like some really, really, which I'm gonna show you this. Oh my God, I don't want you to think that I'm crazy. So here's a plant that's not doing so good, but it has very nice and textured leaves. This is a Moon Valley, I believe Pilea, also known as the friendship plant, and we're not besties as you guys can see because she's not doing so good. But the next one's going to be my Well-Fan Sansevieria, and Nutter is such an exciting plant, and I just looked at the prices and they have dropped drastically, especially the variegated Well-Fan Sansevieria. They're so hard to find and so expensive. And now you can get it for like $30 at Etsy. So we love that. I need to get me a variegated one. So yeah, this one I got it at the my Marble Gardens again for $14.99. And this was, how long was it? Like 7-8 months ago, and it was only this part of the plant, like just this. And it hasn't grown at all for me. Like it wasn't doing nothing. And then all of a sudden I saw this little straw coming out and I was freaking out, and I was like, how the heck? It was just a very long straw, and I was like, it's like it grew overnight. It was crazy, and I was so happy. It made my entire night. And then I placed it in the window and it just unfurled, as you guys can see. And now I have her outside in the shade, of course, away from direct sunlight, because I wanted to grow a little bit more faster. And I think it's really, really cool. I love Well-Fan Sansevierias. I know it was very like trendy back then, it has died down. But for me, like this plant also, it has always been a really impressive plant. I love how like dramatic the foliage is. It's just so stunning. And it has a really pretty like texture, foliage, pattern. I love how that looks. Like the ocean a little bit, like a marble-ish look. I like it a lot. It looks really, really cool. Somebody said like, you're so basic, David. Yes, I am. I just, if it has really pretty foliage, it makes me happy. Like that's all I want. So I'm super happy for this plant. Like she just made me so happy. And last but not least is my Calathea. I got this one at HEB. It was crazy because this is sold by Costa Farm, and I didn't know Costa Farm sold at HEB, at my local HEB. But yeah, I was really, what is that? Okay, I thought I saw a medibug, but it's not, it's just perlite. Y'all, from a distance, perlites and medibugs looks almost similar. When we get closer, you can tell the difference because like medibugs are more like, you know, fluffy. You can see like the little hairs. I am so paranoid of medibugs. Oh my god, out of all the pests, out of all the pests that I've dealt with, medibugs are the most annoying ones. Cause they're just so white and they kind of look like kind of cute, you know. But I like the fact they're sucking the life out of my plant. That's a big no-no for me. But yeah, so this is a really pretty Calathea. I don't know about her name, so don't ask about her name. It just says Elegant Accents, sold by Costa Farm. It says Calathea on it, and okay, I thought it was an 8-inch pot. I was like, what? But no, it's not a 6-inch pot. And like I said, I got this at HEB. It was on the price. It was like, you know, if you know HEB, you know, like whenever they have like sales or like discounts, they put like a big sign, like a big yellow sign with the numbers like colored like red, and it was for like $9, I believe, or $8.99. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's a steal. And I got this one and this other plant, which I'm gonna show you in a bit. It's an agglomedium, and I got the same thing at the same store. I got these two. I thought it was supposed to be for $8.99. The lady scanned it. It said $14.99, and I was like, excuse me. I didn't say nothing because like I have really bad social anxiety and I hate talking to cashiers. I just want to like pay and leave as soon as possible. I know it's really bad. I should probably get help because and I film a lot of pen shopping videos. It makes no sense. So yeah, this is a pretty Calathea. I got it for $8.99. That's a lie. It said $8.99, but it was for $14.99. But even then, when I scanned it, like I said, I was like, what? But I didn't say anything because I was like in my head, that is still a pretty good price. That's like a normal price at Lowe's, and it just looks really pretty. Like, look at that leaf. It's my favorite. By the way, the Houseplants of June is my favorite because it put out a new leaf. And then this one, because it's just so gorgeous. I just love me some Calatheas. They're so pretty. Even though sometimes they can be a little bit too much, but if you have pretty good water, or if you just use fish tank water, and you have a really humid environment, where you can mimic a humid environment, they're pretty easy to look after. So I love this. I love it a lot. My boyfriend told me like, don't you already have that plant? And I was like, no. The other one that I have, by the way, I didn't study that mean. I don't know why. The caffeine makes me like sound a little bit like, I'm not gonna say the word because it's just a friendly channel, but yeah, I know I can come off a little bit strong. So the next, it looks very similar to the Calathea medallion, as you guys can see. Looks very similar. And my boyfriend was like, don't you already have it? And I was like, no. The one that I have is purple, and this one is green. So, so yeah, this is my Calathea medallion, and she's really cute. I've been struggling with this one for a while. It's gonna rain again. It's for a while, going on and off with her. But for some reason, I don't want to toss it out or give it away or give up, because you see what I'm talking about? I water her, y'all. Like, she's in a pretty humid environment. Now, I placed her my favorite grow lights, and since then, she's been performing pretty good. She's put out 2 new leaves, so that's a good sign. So maybe you just need a little bit of a boost. I don't know. But yeah, so they look very similar. I'm pretty sure they're different, because this is just pure green. Like, pure green, as you guys can see. And the other one is purple. So, by the way, can I just show you something? So this has like a tag on it. This is the tag that it came with. Do y'all see that Calathea? I want it. Yeah, it's so pretty. Ay, Dios mío, look at that. I want this one so bad. If you know the name of this one, let me know. And I can just like Google it up, but it's so pretty. I want it. Oh my god, oh my god. So thank you guys so much, Costa Farm, for making these girlies now at HEB, like selling them at, I don't know how to speak English, selling them now at HEB, because like that's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna go and inspect all my girlies for pets, because These melon bugs got me working like a double shift. No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be posting all the new plants that I have collected on June, which is not a lot, by the way. It's like very little. Except we're gonna find out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.